Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold. Fighting out of the southpaw stance. Standing at 6'2", 190 pounds.
Let's go.
I get you.
Let's go.
Boy, I'm made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with real life. I seen a couple people try and it ain't in pretty. I only keep the people.
We live, baby. We live.
And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me. It can end quickly. In the way I level up, I make them spin differently. I should start a foundation. Maybe make a wish in me. I got
Yes,
the
Lord.
They can't seem to get to me, babe. I done mastered discipline. It take more than booty cheeks. Need a little
Let's
more
go.
conversation, cause I still be trying to see. I be listening with my eyes. Yeah, I still.
Yo. It's classic with the classic codes. It's classic with classic code sports, man. We streaming live on both right now, man. What up to both audiences? What's going on, man? Yes, Lord. We got a live show today, a real good one. Going straight in. We talking about Shedeur Sanders. Yes, Lord. We talking about Shedeur. We talking about the fact that the first, second, and third round of the NFL draft have passed, and Shedeur Sanders, who once was projected to potentially be the number 1 overall pick, has slid out of the first 3 rounds of the NFL draft. Unprecedented, unbelievable, but very much explicable. We're going to be able to explain this. We're going to break this down. We're going to get into the theories. We're going to get into the ideas as to what the hell is going on. Why my dog number 2? Why Mr. Hold Up the Wrist? Why Mr. Hold Up the Wrist? We got to find out why he done slid out of the first 3 rounds of the NFL draft. I'm going to tell y'all what I think. I'm going to tell y'all a couple things what it could be, and I'm going to tell y'all what I think about it. It's crazy, but before we get into the commentary, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Turn them notifications on so you know when I'm here. Drop a 333 if you got good energy in the chat, man. But listen to me. It don't make no sense that Shedeur Sanders haven't been drafted in the first 3 rounds of this NFL draft. I don't even care. You can't tell me there's 32 teams that don't need his services. You're not going to tell me that. You're not going to tell me that. And you can't tell me that the 4 quarterbacks outside of Cam Ward are head and shoulders better than Shedeur. You're not going to tell me that either. We know that Oregon Ducks, even though I'm a fan of the Oregon Ducks, we know they quarterbacks translate into the NFL and become mid. They become mid. We know Shedeur better than the boy from Alabama. I'm not here to diminish anybody either. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to talk Shedeur Sanders. I'm here to talk football. I'm here to talk the game, right? Play-wise, skill-wise, in today's NFL, Shedeur Sanders is first or second best quarterback in this draft. This wasn't about football. This wasn't about his skills and ability at football. That's not what this was about. Y'all know what's going on, or don't, or do you? Y'all know what club this is. This the NFL. They still got them boys at the combine wearing them tight spandex like Mandingo Warriors, running and jumping and shucking and jiving for the people to evaluate the Mandingo fighters. Y'all know what this is, man. You see it, huh? And when you got one that's not all the way in line, got his own 2-step about him, huh? When you got one of them dudes that walk in the locker room, got some swag to him, got some confidence about him, got a work ethic, ain't nothing. Tell me this. When we start just punishing confidence, I got a theory. Deion Sanders be stepping on shit. He could easily become a head coach in the NFL with a few conversations, I believe. We've seen more for less. Deion Sanders could easily become a head coach in the NFL with a few conversations, man. I think a lot of coaches didn't want to go with Shedeur for fear of putting their own jobs in jeopardy. Because is Deion going to come take my job over here? Don't act like y'all can't see it. Is Deion going to come take my job over here? Here go my thing. If you don't coach and win, your job ain't safe no way. This the NFL. Your job ain't safe no way. Where is there a safe job in the NFL? Huh? Certain people are safe. But for the most part, you know, anybody can get it. No puffy. So it's like, what's really going on? What's at play here? A message been sent. And not only has a message been sent to Shedeur, not only has a message been sent to Deion, a message been sent to other young black athletes coming up. Yeah. They want to tell y'all, get in line. That's why I'm grateful, even though people look at it from a financial standpoint and say, you know, damn, they giving up a lot of money to act a fool. But I'm grateful for Ja Morant not bending to the wheel of the NBA and completely going away from celebrating altogether. All right, y'all don't like this type of weaponry gesture? Bet we throwing them nades then. That's what Ja coming with now. I like that he didn't bend to their wheel. Yeah. We gonna stand, because at the end of the day, that stuff add entertainment value anyway. Shedeur playing in his chains and having the young boys coming up. You know, you already got kids and mamas and stuff like that. Don't want their kids to play football. It's too violent of a sport. Y'all trying to soften up a physical, fast-paced, you know, contact game, which is hard to do. You know what I mean? And you got somebody for the young boys to look up to. Where the smut on Shedeur name at? What has he done wrong? When did he prove to be uncoachable? When did he go to a school and not make that school better than they were before he got there? High school to college to college. What didn't he prove? Played in one of the top divisions. Played in one of the top divisions at Colorado. Took him from 1 win to 4 to 9, I believe, and a bowl game appearance. Guy could play. He could play. The whole thing about this is people slide in the draft. It happens every year. It happens every draft. People slide in the draft. That occurs. That's not something that's uncommon. You know, somebody sliding in the draft, that's not uncommon. What's uncommon is being possibly at some point discussed as a number 1 overall pick and sliding all the way out of the first 3 rounds. Off nothing. He didn't injure nothing in training. What did he do? So there's a message being sent. This is modern day buck breaking. Yeah. We need you to get in line. Humble yourself. See, y'all like to use the term, you know, be humble like it's a good thing. And the definition of humble is damn near synonymous with low self-esteem. I shit you not. It's damn near synonymous with low self-esteem. Let's look up the definition of humble. Okay? Let's look up the definition of humble real quick. Humble, having or showing a modest or low estimation of one's own importance. I'm going to read it again. Humble, having or showing a modest or low estimation of one's own importance. That's the definition of humble. And people be encouraging other people to be humble. Shout out to the people in the chat. Drop a 333 if you got good energy. We talking about Shedeur going undrafted through the first 3 rounds. There's a message being sent. It's you know, I saw some people saying, oh, well, you know, he wearing all these chains and he wear jewelry on the field. Hella players wear jewelry on the field in college and in the NFL. Shedeur ain't the only one to know with no NIL deal. All type of players got drafted in medallions yesterday. That shit ain't got nothing to do with no jewelry. This was a message being sent to the family that's stepping, you know, and walking with some power, some authority. You know, when you draft the Sanders to your team, it's possible that Dion will walk in this motherfucker at any moment and take this whole shit over. Got the charisma to do it, got the business acumen to do it, and got the football knowledge to do it. He'll come in here and take all this shit. You don't want to bring Shedeur in because you know every job all the way up to the GM is in jeopardy. Which job Dion want? He'll come get your shit. That's why y'all don't want to let him in. What up? We got International Ken in the building. Straight from Abu Dhabi. It's easy work. He said facts. He also said got his daddy in his life. They don't like it when you got your father in your life. They don't like it when you got your father in your life. But man, they can't stop nothing. What happened is, this is what happens though when you play with people who've been, because see, Shedeur, he come from a wealthy father or a rich father. He come from, you know, a good background where he had resources in his life. So he don't come from like humble beginnings. But on the football side, his football story, he had to get this shit right all the way out the dirt. He had to get it out in regards to actually competing. You can't fake compete. You can't fake compete. I don't care. I don't care if your dad is the coach and somebody say, oh, the second stringer better than you, but you start because your dad the coach. When you started, what did you do? Because sometimes it'd be the situation where the shooting guard on the team, he shoot all the ball because his dad is the coach. And sometimes the shooting guard on the team shoot all the ball because he the best player on the team. For real. And his dad happened to be the coach. So which one is this? Shedeur really got that. He really liked that. Most accurate, concise, got tutelage 2 summers straight from Tom Brady, maybe more. Got access to tap into Tom Brady in between while they preparing for the game this week. He can get Tom on the horn and ask him what he see. You can't buy that, can you? How many rings Tom got? What'd he say? He said, facts, put 2 programs from irrelevant to relevant immediately. Facts. And brought in a whole lot of revenue, too. Because the shit about the dollars, right? Brought in a whole lot of money, too. Brought in a whole lot of money. Primetime TV, man. But you know what I want? You know what I want? Let me talk to y'all about my desires. I want the Cowboys to get him. Yeah, I want the Cowboys to get him. Dak injury prone. He already don't use his legs like he used to. So Shedeur's running ability is equivalent to the Dak Prescott that we have today. He's mostly a pocket passer. And listen, Shedeur sitting behind Dak for a season or half a season or 2 seasons. Because like I said, Dak injury prone, him sitting behind him and getting some information and just getting the speed of the game down from the sideline and through practice and learning all the film study and just taking his whole shit to another level. Shedeur coming in like that, I think he can't lose. I want Dallas to get him. And Dion could come coach. We don't listen, McCarthy, he a Rolling Stone anyway. He know how to adapt to a new team. Get your ass on. McCarthy, you can get your ass on. Cause you ain't won a game of ping pong since you came through this motherfucker. In Dallas, you can get on. For real. And I've been a Cowboys fan literally my whole life. I might have spent my first year breathing not being a Cowboys fan. Ever since then, I've been a Cowboys fan my whole life. McCarthy ain't won a game of ping pong since he showed up in this hole. So yeah, Shedeur can come through. Dion can come too, and bring Shiloh to play safety. And you know we gonna put a trade together and get Travis Hunter. Y'all could take Diggs, and then we gonna get active. Yup. Y'all don't want to, y'all don't know what to do with Jimmy Horn Jr. Y'all gonna disrespect him in the draft too. We know how that's going, so we'll grab him too and put him in the slot. We'll bring Colorado straight to Dallas. See, this shit chess, not checkers. Y'all didn't let him slide to the 4th round. Not anybody could get him. See, you got a diamond in the rough, but it ain't rough being a diamond. All you got to do is give me the ball, coach. You got a diamond in the rough, but it ain't rough being a diamond. You see what I'm saying? The diamond in the rough is only a diamond in the rough because y'all don't recognize that it's a diamond in the rough. But it ain't rough being a diamond. Soon as you give us our opportunity, we gonna shine. But see, the worst thing you could have did was put him back in his comfortable position, which is behind the 8 ball. They didn't believe in Shedeur. They didn't believe in the Jackson State move when they made the Jackson State move. Nobody believed in it. Then when he went to Colorado, they said you weren't going to be able to play at that level because you was at a small school. You're not gonna get used to the speed of the game. He came out first game of the season, beat a ranked team, hit TCU square over the top of the head. Hit TCU square over the top of the head. I can't make it up. Yeah, let's really talk sports. I'm in that bag today. Let's really talk sports. When he came to Colorado, first game out the gate, hit TCU straight over the top of the head. They was ranked top 25 in the nation. Bong, let's get active. Only ended up with 4 wins, suffered a lot of injuries. Y'all remember Travis Hunter got hurt in the Colorado State game with that dirty hit, and I'm still calling it dirty. Yeah. Y'all see, I ain't got no notes around me, no paper. Let's talk. Let's talk sports. Let's get to it. Y'all talking about this ain't no message to the Sanders family. How come it's not? Travis Hunter still went where he was supposed to go in the draft. Number 2. Did Deion not coach Travis? Did he not coach Travis from Jackson State all the way to Colorado, just like Shedeur? Y'all didn't play with his make-believe son. Y'all played with his real son. That's a message to the whole family. I watched the Well-Off Media. Shout out to Well-Off Media, man. I watched the Well-Off Media coverage of showing Shedeur, at his draft party and not getting drafted and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Thus far. And even day 2 of rounds 2 and 3. I watched all the coverage on Well-Off Media. You know what I'm saying? And it's a clip where Deion say, I know what they doing. I already know what they doing. We all know what they doing. But you ain't humbling nothing. Because guess what? Football is 100% injury sport. He gonna get on somebody's roster. Somebody gonna get hurt because everybody get hurt. And when you put him in, he gonna win. And you shouldn't have did what you did. The worst thing that could happen for somebody that's used to getting it out the dirt is for you to let them get comfortable. Because it'd be hard for them to stay motivated. If you keep giving them a reason to keep a chip on their shoulder, you fueling the flame. Don't y'all know y'all just turned Shedeur up? Don't y'all know y'all just turned him up? Y'all don't know that? Y'all just turned him up. You shouldn't have did why you do what you did. It's a story about Floyd Mayweather. I'm gonna give y'all a parallel. It's a story about Floyd Mayweather. They said when he was Money Mayweather, when he had the fights, when he had the MGM on Smash, when he was getting ready to fight his opponents, on the week of the fight, all the way up to the weigh-in, the press conference, he would have the hotel put them in the finest suite that they have, with the butlers and the pedicures and everything. They said he would send his opponent gifts and pleasantries, pamper them. Because it's hard to stay motivated. It's hard to stay vicious. It's hard to stay aggressive when you comfortable. You just turned him up. Wait, y'all think I ain't good enough? And Shedeur, he laid back. He gonna, Shedeur, he gonna come out with the taper fade, with the high top curls, taper fade. He gonna, we know why this happened, and at the end of the day, it's not about where you get drafted. It's about showing and proving when you get on the football field. We know he gonna say what he's supposed to say. Shedeur gonna say what he's supposed to say. I'm gonna say what he ain't gonna say. Yeah. I'm gonna say what he ain't gonna say. We know what's going on. You just turned me up though. That's the first thing I want you to tell me is I can't. That's the first. Before I get ready to go train, before I go get ready to go get on the microphone and do what I do, that's the first thing I want you to tell me is I can't. Shit, I was already turned up. You just mashed on the gas. Man, drop a 333 in the chat if we cooking with hot grease today, man. Listen, man, I seen that. Listen, I don't even watch the draft because they drag that shit out. It's hard to sit and watch, so I don't sit and watch it. I just follow the coverage, right? But when I see he ain't go right away, I'm like, all right, cool. In my mind, this whole time I've been saying I want him to end up in Dallas. So the fact that he's still on the board and we still got picks, I believe, I'm with it. You feel me? But aside from my own personal agenda, when I seen he ain't go right away, I'm like, all right, cool. I ain't tripping off that. But then when I see he ain't go in the first round, I'm like, what's to it? I'm like, all right, he'll go early second round. Then when I see he didn't go in the whole second or third round, I said, oh, no, it's some straight bullshit. I knew I was coming live. Straight like
natural born crash dummy. And he go crash out.
Being somebody who done had the politics getting in the way, being somebody who done had to, outperform the politics. Yeah, no, we ain't finna get into politics because y'all politicking. We gonna outperform the politics. Being somebody who done been there firsthand, when they told me I couldn't, told me I wasn't good enough, when they said I wouldn't be, and then they ain't see me around for a while, and the next time they saw me, it was on globally syndicated television. The first thing I need you to do is tell me I can't. Watch me. Y'all just turned Shedeur up, man. What y'all thought it was? I seen Cam Ward popping off. He going to Tennessee. Congratulations to Cam Ward. We'll see where it's at in 10 years. We'll see where it's at when the dust settles. We'll just see. He got some weapons over there in Tennessee. We'll see what's going on. Wherever Shedeur go, we'll see what's going on. This the worst thing y'all could have done now. Y'all let him slide to the 4th round. Now he fuck around and go to a good team. Uh-oh. Imagine let's get wild with it. Let's get hypothetical. Since he's still on the board, let's get hypothetical. I got a few minutes. I got all day. Let's get hypothetical. Let's say they say shit, he's still on the board and we ain't got to spend no money on him for a couple years. Shit. What if the Packers take him and sit him behind Jordan Love? Man, that's scary hours for you goofballs. That's the last thing the Chicago Bears ever want to see. And Detroit, too, as nice as they is, they don't want to see that either. Having a backup that can come in like that, you knock Jordan Love out, you might have hurt yourself. Shedeur come off the bench with a chip on his shoulder. It's nasty. He said the Browns just grabbed him in real time. The Browns just grabbed him. Oh, it's finna get spooky. And he up in Cleveland, I'm going to a game. He said it just happened. It just happened, man. Yeah. Hold on, man. Let's play some music for him, man. Hold on, shorty. What y'all talking about, G? What y'all talking about, shorty?
Still be trying to see. I be moving like the prize. You can't find another me. Let's get focused. Want the fruits of your labor? Gotta climb the tree. Yeah, I'm out here planting seeds, cause I got a lot to leave. I be putting in long miles. I ain't gotta stop to breathe. I be putting in long hours. I ain't gotta stop to sleep. Yeah, I'll put in that time, put in work. I'm a different breed. My work ethic marine. Mama mentality, shout out the bean. Coach like sweat, city society T. I'm in the gym working out clean. Bag work, 5 punch combination, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. I'm made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my.
Who in the hell left the gate open around this hoe? Shedeur done got in the league. It ain't about when you go, it's as long as you go. Yeah, and Cleveland ain't got no damn quarterback. He's still finna be a starter. It's scary hours for you hoe ass niggas. Yeah, flag the page. I'm on that. It's scary hours on you hoe ass niggas. Y'all done left the gate open, huh? And then they need a coach up there too. Fuck you talking about all due disrespect. Yeah, Shedeur in the league now. It's up there. The Browns just grabbed you. Let me put that back up on the screen. Yeah, it's up there. Y'all turned him up. 4th round? What round he go, cuzzo? Give me, I ain't got the feed up, G. I'm live. I ain't got the feed up. He said it just happened. What's up? Drop a 333 in the chat if you with me, man. They tried to stall him out. 4th round is egregious. Yeah. Wait till it. Okay. And he got some weapons out there, too. They got some weapons out there in Cleveland, too. Yeah. They got some weapons out there in Cleveland. Hey, and they can go get Shiloh for free. Let his brother go play safety. Really could be an outside linebacker in the league because Shiloh like to hit. I know they played with him in the draft, too. Oh, it's finna get spooky. Let me go to DraftKings and check them numbers. It's about to get spooky in Cleveland. Yeah. And he get to play everybody that passed on him. I like this shit. How y'all feel about Shedeur, chat? How y'all feel about how everything going? Y'all know anything about it? I don't know which part of my subscriber base in here, man. How y'all feel about it, man? NFL trying to buck break my dog. Huh? They'll remind you it's the plantation. Every chance they get, they'll remind you it's the plantation, as if we don't know. They'll remind you. But we here now. Shedeur Sanders reporting to you live. Let me lock in. Hold on. Reporting to y'all live on the classic codes right now in real time. Shedeur Sanders goes to the Cleveland Browns. It's up there. Yeah. Yeah, it's going down in a real way. In a real way. NFL try to tell my dog be humble. They try to tell my dog be humble. We coming back just like this. We coming back just like this. Yeah. He wearing extra diamonds in the chain all season. We'll pay the fine. We came in the league a millionaire. Let's talk about some real shit. Huh? Shedeur coming in the league a millionaire. Let's talk about some real shit. Huh? We wearing extra diamond in the game chain just because y'all said we couldn't do it. Huh? Be the first player to wear the diamond tennis bracelet around the ankle in game just because y'all said we couldn't do it. Huh? Let's get active. Yeah. And I like that too. I like that too because I could see Travis getting on Shedeur team in a couple seasons. I could see it. I could see some maneuvers because Travis gonna get a real friendly. He gonna get a real friendly contract. I know he probably got a decent agent. He gonna need one because he gonna have to pay that girl he with. He gonna have to pay her. She finna get him. That boy knows his nostrils wide open. His nostrils wide open. That girl gonna get him. So once he get done paying her, he gonna be looking for another. He gonna be looking for a better deal on his next contract or an endorsement or something. He looked like he'd like to get her pregnant too. That's gonna cost extra. Yup. But nevertheless, I'm looking forward to seeing the dog play for sure. Shedeur Sanders, drafted by the Cleveland Browns, man. Drafted by the Cleveland Browns, man. It's up there, man. I'm good now. I had came on here. I was fully prepared to go straight.
Natural born crash dummy. And he go crash out.
But I'm good now. I'm in a much better space now. I am good now. But listen, man, thank y'all for joining this live stream, man. They tried to play with my dog. They slid him down. What was it, the 4th round? They slid him down to the 4th round. They gonna give him small money. When he get these wins, they gonna have to give him all money. You know, big and tall money. Yeah. Shout out to Shedeur. Shout out to Deion Sanders, my favorite football player of all time. Always been like that. That's what it is. And shout out to the Classic Codes. Shout out to Classic Code Sports. Make sure y'all subscribe to both channels. If you watching this from the Classic Codes, go to Classic Codes Sports and subscribe over there. If you watching this from Classic Codes Sports, go over to the Classic Codes and subscribe over there. Totally different material, totally different content. Finna be the hardest working man on YouTube. We ramping up. We still getting shit going. And that's just how it is, man. Turn on all notifications. We coming with content. We coming with medicine and the candy. We coming with energy. We coming with information. We coming with consciousness. We coming with entertainment. We got it all, man. And we got that merch. Go to www.theclassiccodes.com and get that code language t-shirt, oversized with the shoulder drop. You know we getting fly with this shit, man. Yes, Lord. And if you don't do nothing else, make sure you stick to the codes. Another one.
Classic Codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters, we're left in the cold.